I can't speak on cancel culture. I don't even know what the that is.
Cool, we gonna talk about it though. Cancel culture is very simple, man.
I mean, you canceled like what they did to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Any past transgressions, all of a sudden, put it like this: can you separate what someone's done from who the person is?
That's not human nature.
It's hard because
They
let's
always
be
look at
honest.
what
There's
you
a lot of people running around still bumping R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's it.
That
Yo, I be
wild
wanting to
shit.
throw eggs at they car when I hear that shit come through. Them niggas be coming through my neighborhood bumping that shit in the the old heads in the Yukons.
Yeah.
And then the Yukons with the old heads with
rattling.
and I'm like, look at these f***ing R. Kelly ass niggas playing R. Kelly.
Okay.
Because they be looking for the young
So
girls.
hold on,
So those are the same ones that was at our high school.
So nobody's listening to TP2.com no more.
That's my shit.
That's a dub.
That's my shit.
That's not a good album no more.
You just can't.
Oh,
you can't
no.
listen to.
It's not a good album no more.
I'm not hearing nothing from R. Kelly, bro.
Okay.
I'm not hearing nothing from R. Kelly, bro.
So I'm
Nah,
sorry,
bro.
So
Not for what he did to our like.
I'm not saying that the man. We gonna talk about it.
I understand what you're saying. Can you separate the man from his
Yeah.
art?
So and that's what,
because every time I hear his art, I'm hearing some freaky shit
Whoa.
about kids in his music.
Well.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind if you 13 years old. Like
Damn,
that's what
you
I'm
heard
hearing.
that subliminal under that motherfucker? God damn.
That's what I'm hearing in the back of my head. Like, nah, son, this nigga was fucking Aaliyah.
All right, so
when she
I'm
was
gonna
young
ask.
and
Oh, let me do what I wanted to do here real quick.
I don't wanna hurt nobody. Who you fucking hurting, nigga? 12-year-old?
Is you listening to Keep Sweat?
I mean, wow, what happened with Keith Sweat?
No. You
Wait,
listening to him or
what
not, bro?
happened
You
with Keith
listening to him or not, bro?
You might be young, but you're ready.
Nigga, that meant like 18.
I go.
What?
He was harmonizing on the back end of it. Ooh, yeah.
And then on top of that,
You're not a little girl.
on top of that,
You're
like,
a woman.
I look at that
He
like
trying to convince
I'm
this little girl.
34. I'm 34, and I'm macking to one of these like 22-year-old Instagram.
You not gonna tell it so you want the
Snapchat
truth?
bitches, like
I have literally, when I was, I think I was like 30, 33, 34. No, I was 34. Yeah, I was 34. And I was talking to a chick like that was like 23. Not talking, but like, hey girl, what you doing? You better stop playing. Just 11, that 11-year difference was like earth shattering to me. It was
man.
What are you? What?
So you mean that you didn't?
Oh no, I put the time in. I'm
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say,
heard
like,
me say
I
earlier.
know what we just discussed. You still slap that little ass pussy, nigga. Like,
yeah, but the thing with me is just
Wait,
the conversation after was like,
what hard?
She didn't get any of the
oh,
references.
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
mean,
get any of the references. So
my nigga, like, what do you do with a nigga? No. See, that's where you're wrong. Because you see, if I'm involving myself with a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, and I'm 30-something, bro, I'm teaching her how to fuck, and that is the only
It's a mode
basis of our relationship.
Put it like this:
The hell else you got to talk
I was
about?
the teacher, she was the student.
Exactly.
All I'm gonna tell you is she gonna have to go to summer school.
You gonna learn how to ride this
One
dick
class,
properly.
that's it.
No, suck the dick from the left. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Oh,
you feel
man.
me? When I'm done with her and she go and date a 24, 25-year-old, that nigga is going to marry you. I'm going to show you how wives put it in. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to show you the
right.
difference between a slow stroke,
Turn them out.
a slow,
Patreon.
sensual stroke.
Turn them out.
We done faded you.
Eye gazing and
We done faded you out with that one. Welcome to another episode of The Avengers. I'm your host, Big Nev.
and Lutz.
And in the building, JP.
Lover boy, Keem.
Lover boy, Keem. Oh, man. Thank you for listening wherever you're listening or however you're listening. Thank you. We're going to jump right into it because this is something that Ant wanted to talk about. And I was like, cool, this is something that we definitely need to talk about. Cancel culture. All right. Can we cancel culture? And before anything, let me get the definition of cancel culture so we have an idea of what we're talking about here. Cancel culture or call-out culture is a modern form of ostracism in which someone is thrust out of social or professional circles, whether it be online, on social media, or in person. Notably, many people claim to have been canceled or often remain untouched and continue their careers before. So, cancel culture or call-out culture. Can we cancel it? I think you guys asked something off camera before we were recording. Who runs cancel culture?
Right, who runs it?
So let's answer that first before we can find out if we can cancel it. Who runs cancel culture?
Sensitive, but sore people.
Possibly.
I feel that people should be held accountable.
So,
Canceled?
People should be held accountable.
oh man,
Accountability.
But
People should be held
But
accountable.
is cancel culture holding people accountable?
Right.
Or is it just looking like it is?
Right.
all right. So, are we not going to answer who's running it? I feel like y'all.
Element of PQ,
I mean,
though. We
okay.
know they're
No,
running.
because
Not
because
only-
I feel
not
like
only.
it's a collective of people who agree that this person has crossed the line.
collecting a who people.
Right.
The interland.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
interwebs.
them, right.
It's the
It's the
interland.
interwebs.
It's the
because we're
interwebs.
all connected in
That's
the
what it is.
interweb of web inter.
The metaverse. the
Coming from some
metaverse.
dude in Milwaukee, like, I don't like the way Kanye dresses. Cancel him.
Bro, like, and then people be like, yo, word. I think we should
Pennywise.
campaign this. And then another person goes, I'm going to make a flyer. And then another person goes, I'm going to share it to
Right.
my 50,000 followers.
And then
yes,
one,
bro,
and then
it's a
another person's
collective.
like, "I'm bringing lattes." That's usually how it goes.
It's a collective, bro.
But,
Cancel culture is a group of people
okay.
who collectively come together to say that you wronged and you should be held accountable for your wrong.
All right. So, what was the next question? We were going to ask, how can we? Now that we know who cancels people or what who's in charge of it, how do we change it or cancel culture? Can we even cancel
Nope.
culture?
I don't
As
think
long
you
as I'm
can.
alive, nope.
I don't think you can because it comes from the internet. You know, it's like whack-a-mole. You know what I mean? It's gonna live. Once the internet has something, it's over.
It's
just gonna-
it's there forever.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right,
there
right,
forever.
right. It's in the
Only
cloud.
You know what I
thing
mean?
is-
The only thing that you can do is gauge like when it goes too far. Like right now, there's a little bit of canceling of cancel culture. Right? People are getting sick of the over.
It's canceling everything. You're like, oh my god.
everything is worth cancellation. You don't know what's serious.
Perfect example. I was listening. I think I told you this earlier. I was listening to "Smoking Out the Windows" with Silk Sonic,
Silk
and I
Sonic.
heard that they might want to cancel that song because of the use of the word "bitch" or some shit like that. And it's like, I'm like, hey man, that's part of the song. This
Right.
back in the days. I mean, like that's what are you talking? What? Like I felt offended hearing it.
So cancel all of hip hop, right?
Yes.
They tried that.
Yeah. I remember when they tried to cancel Bruno Mars. They said he was appropriating black. I'm like, singing is singing.
That was wild.
I'm like,
That was
Listen.
They tried to cancel him, saying that he was appropriating
get
black
black,
culture.
yeah.
I'm like, you're making
like-
really great music.
yeah,
What the hell?
he's singing his ass off.
Yeah.
But those are just like the part of the far away. Like that's a little crazy right now. You guys need to reel this back in. Let's cancel people that are really doing something bad. Like we were speaking off camera, R. Kelly. There's people that are like, yo, cancel R. Kelly, cancel R. Kelly. Okay, yeah, you could cancel him. Now, me personally, I think you cancel the man, but the work, like Van Gogh and all these other guys, if you all of a sudden you find out they were doing wild stuff, are we canceling their art all of a sudden?
Yes.
Wait, hold on, wait. Are we canceling all their art and everything that they've contributed, even though the person is flawed? Because we're all flawed in a way. Now, maybe some more than others, but we're all flawed. No
If Van Gogh was
diddling little girls.
was
Yeah.
dibbling little girls and then making art and calling it exquisite 12 years old or some bullshit like that. Like portray, like for instance, portraying, if his art portrayed a lot of younger girls in ways that we thought was brilliant before.
Let me ask you.
And then now started to realize, no, this nigga was fondling them little girls
Let
as
me
he was
ask you.
painting them.
How old was the Mona Lisa? Maybe that was a little girl just with an old face. I don't know.
Listen, all
yeah.
I'm saying
She wasn't
is
built
that
like- she ain't look like she was built
someone's
like
art
that, so-
is highly inspired by their
Experience.
experiences
Mm-hmm.
and what and the emotions and stuff that they flow through, especially somebody like in R. Kelly's position.
All right, let me
See
ask
what I'm
you this.
saying?
Did you hear R. Kelly's story? I'm not trying to defend him, right? Like you said, hurt people.
Yes, I heard R. Kelly's story.
So he went through the same transition when he was young, right? So instead of canceling him, do you think we need to help?
I mean,
Or just outright ostracize.
I mean,
right.
to be honest, R. Kelly was in a position where, don't get me wrong, I understand that. I feel like the opportunity for help, he recognized and ignored.
when you got that money, yeah, you can
you
get
what I'm
some
saying?
help.
That.
So
He-
do we cancel his whole
Yes,
we
bro,
cancel
he
him,
deserves.
If we cancel him, what about the people that was around him?
Oh yeah, they got to be. If I can find
they
them,
they
cancel
have
them
like
with extreme
if,
prejudice.
The parents of the girls too then.
if
But that's what real
But-
cancel culture
but-
was. It was about going after everybody. They were,
Correct.
It's like
you
putting
know,
a scarlet
but
letter on
at the
people
same
and
time,
like, boom.
the parents was in a space of, I want my child to be a star.
Oh no, but that still
Maybe
doesn't.
he
That
can
doesn't
help
recuse them.
them.
Of, no,
Absolve
Wait a
them.
minute.
that doesn't absolve.
You don't
soul.
think they knew what the was going on?
I don't know.
He been doing this since a little.
definitely-
Even if they didn't know, they were negligent.
They
That-
knew.
I think
To
it
the
was
degree.
I
They
think there
left
was
their
some
daughter in his
negligence.
house.
Yeah, that's negligence.
At 15,
that's
16,
negligence.
Pure
That,
and un-
that
I mean, they
constitutes
knew,
as
so they
negligence.
should
That's
go to jail with
negligence.
him.
That constitutes as negligence.
Yeah, that's the bunkie right there. That's
literally,
the bunkie.
that's literally
because you
negligence.
fed his, you were feeding
it.
his,
And he
his,
was
his
feasting them
beast.
also. You
and
gotta be
endangerment of a child.
Yeah.
Like,
Give them.
That's
Send them
definitely
directly to jail. Do not pass go.
Yeah,
do
they
not
don't
collect
get no-
$200. Send them all.
they don't get
So-
no sympathy from me.
So that's where cancel culture can work. Now,
But not only that, like for instance, cancel culture has brought awareness to like a lot, like the Me
Harvey
Too
Weinstein,
movie,
yeah.
like the Me
Harvey
Too movement.
Weinstein.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Women that was being sexually assaulted.
I think they got outdated.
No, bro. Because
No,
listen,
go.
I know he's going there.
men like I loved it because men have been getting away with a lot of shit, and men use their power and position to women and
Weird-
do weird shit
Weird,
all the
weirdos.
time.
Definitely.
Weirdo nigga.
All the time, exactly.
I'm just gonna
to
put my
do
dick on
things
the table.
all the time.
While I talk to you.
Like that's crazy.
So when women are SVU in the shit out of these damn men on the internet, you see what I'm saying? When Olivia Benson is coming out on the internet, it's like
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I can agree with that, but I also we need to understand what really happened. Like sometimes, so you have to know the nuances of what's going on. I
For the
wasn't there.
investigators.
That's for the investigators, but you can't investigate a feeling. I felt like I needed, he never said, but I felt like I needed to if I never said. Implications. A lot of things can be, and also after fact of doing something, if you felt dirty or felt the ways about it, now guess what? He raped me. I ain't like it. This happened, that happened. I'm just saying that's how it can be used in the worst way. Not saying that's what happened, but listen, you've heard the stories of Jello Pudding Bill. You already know you don't leave your drink around him. You don't drink nothing off the man. You don't drink nothing around him. But then you go over at his house at 3 o'clock for a drink. 3 o'clock in the morning, you go over there for a drink. What are you doing? You don't understand that this man, don't put yourself in harm's way.
You want to know why Bill Cosby went to jail?
Oh man, let me hear it, brother.
Because Hugh Hefner died.
Oh man, Vashawn.
Whoa.
I mean,
Everything,
Whoa.
all these rapes happened in the Playboy Mansion. You got to remember that. Where they was partying. They never could prosecute Bill. You know why? Because Bill was going to call old Hugh to the stand.
he's like, hey Hugh.
This
come
happened
through.
in your mansion, bro. You wasn't passing Quaaludes around during the party? Budding popping. Soon as he dropped dead, a year later, what, Bill was back in court, right?
Yeah, for 1942.
And who
shit.
was doing it before Bill? Hugh Hefner.
Hey man, listen, see, message, brother talking.
Look,
That's where the
Elvis Presley is still a people f***ing hero. And he married a 15-year-old openly.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's no.
And I'm not saying it's right,
Yeah, we're not.
but we so quick to jump and let them
Yeah,
chop
but
our
there
people
was
down.
no, but there was no,
It's like,
there was
you know
no
what I'm saying?
cancel
True.
culture for that.
No, but
I'm
no,
not
no,
sure
no.
if there was a
No,
cancel
but
culture.
cancel culture is all about going retro.
It's going back.
Right.
Yeah,
They're
it's
going back
going
to people's
back.
I don't like
MySpace.
Elvis. Let's cancel that moment.
Yeah, let's cancel Elvis. If you're gonna cancel R. Kelly for doing the
It's just
same exact
stories.
thing,
Ain't no evidence, just stories.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
and
cancel
that's
it too.
that's the extreme that you were touching on.
Yeah.
To the point where the accusation,
It's
the accusation
he say,
becomes the
she say.
conviction.
Yeah,
Right?
Just
So
being
people
heard
are-
or talked
so
about.
just saying it and putting it out there, all of a sudden this person is guilty until proven innocent instead
Yeah.
of the other way around. That's the danger of what cancel culture
So there
has
are
become.
some downsides.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is amazing because
But
now
you're not
you're
going to be able to cancel it.
now you're
You just gotta,
besmirching.
The only thing that I'm concerned is where does the forgiveness come in? There is none.
There is in this day and age.
another-
There's no
and-
real
and
forgiveness.
cancel
That's what he's
culture,
talking about.
If proven to be wrong, can ruin a whole person.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Perspective and everything.
Yeah, because now you're gonna look at the person the way you look at them.
Reputation.
Reputations once your name is besmirched and your reputation's tarnished.
Bro, perfect example, Aziz.
Aziz Ansari, yeah.
Yeah, she was wilding. She over here.
It was an awkward date, and she said, "Yeah, me too." He
trying to
sexually,
throw herself on
Yeah, he-
that train, and it's like, no, that's
How many
not what
people
happened.
Yeah.
and that's Aziz Ansari. But you notice a lot of these things. I feel like a lot of it happens to people of color. Like we're slandering on ourselves. Like it's like
Everything
the Willie
happens
Lynch
to
of
us.
it. Like the
Quick to
Right.
judge.
so Black
Everything
Twitter
happens.
jumps on somebody's ass, they on their ass, and you know we're the seasoning to anything that's going down. You know,
Right.
we're the season, we're the culture, we're the seasoning. Without us, you just eating burnt
You
whatever.
eating white people chicken. Just say it the way it is.
But at the end of the day,
Someone's gonna put
I
raisins in
feel
the
like that's
in
a
the
responsibility
potato salad.
that people don't seem to realize that we have on us regardless. Like we're always held to a different standard all the time.
Even by ourselves, and then even when we're held by that standard and know that we're being held by that standard and judged and crucified on that standard, the Twitter thugs still jump on people's backs and go after them and slander them and all this. Like
them money.
a perfect example of not cancel culture, but like the internet having a whole thing when Chadwick Boseman was looking sick.
Right.
They wild out on Chadwick Boseman, not knowing
Right.
that man's story or what was going on, how he's
Like, he
fighting
was
hard,
literally-
and he dying, and they're like, "Yo,"
But there's
da-da-da.
literally like if there's something I learned about being behind a computer or a phone is that it takes away somewhat of your empathy.
empathy and humanity. Yeah,
Yeah,
you become,
it takes away because you laugh at things that you wouldn't laugh at if you seen it if it was happening right in front of your face. There's like the internet kind of takes away
Horrible.
some part of your humanity.
I'm gonna laugh at what I laugh at, in person or not in person. But I understand what you mean. Like people become detached because they're not there. Like
Correct.
you can, like perfect example. Don't want to say it like this, but you can watch someone get killed right there on screen. Like, damn, that's wild, crazy. Happen in front of you. Oh hell, oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
traumatized.
Yeah,
traumatized.
oh, God, I can't-
happen right in front of you. Whole need therapy.
bro. I watched
See it online and be like,
That's crazy.
damn,
Yeah, you saw
son.
someone
Like,
walked up and
yo, yeah, rewinding and watching the shit
That's
over and
crazy.
over.
Our people
That, yo, tell him, yo, come look at this. Yo,
You want the truth?
wait right here.
I did that
Boom.
before.
Oh.
I watched something where they like this Russian video, some dude killing another dude, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Yo, Dread. Bro,
see
come-
this.
Yo,
Come
and
see
he
this.
called his friends. And we was watching it. My father came downstairs and like, Ole real sick boy. Ole real sick.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
understand
get what y'all
because
doing.
then you go into the corner store and the
same
dude,
shit, yeah.
the dude right next to you, the ops run down and they boom him right in front of you, and you got blood on you and you shaking and shit because you heard the gunshots.
you feel it go through you, bro.
you
Yeah.
seen the person hit the floor. You smelt the blood.
That 4D and that 2D is two different things. That
understand
4D
what
where
I'm
you can
saying?
see it, feel it.
You can really see the disconnect.
The internet
when you see the,
desensitizes you to a lot of shit.
when you
We
see
already
the comments under those.
Oh yeah, and then
That's
the
when you're
comments.
like,
Real like
yeah.
horrible
But
individuals
But that's
that are
what
like,
I'm saying.
that's what he
people,
did. There's always some
people
troll talking
are
about, well,
desensitized
bring Trump
because
back.
the same
You know,
people that's
dumb shit
talking
like that.
all that wild shit. Like for instance, there was a video I was watching. Shorty was bullying people, popping up to their crib, and she was bullying people. And when the girl that she went to her house came out I don't go nowhere without my Glocky.
Yeah.
When she came out with the Glocky, she was singing like you seen the fear hit her face.
Oh yeah.
And her switch up instantly.
All that keyboard courage went
You
right up
understand
out
what
the
I'm
window. It's
saying?
like, oh.
A lot of people got a lot of courage behind a screen.
And they try to bring
And
it out
when
in the
real
world.
life hit them, it's like, oh,
Keeping it
wait a
real
minute.
goes wrong. Jay
You know what I'm
Chappelle was
saying?
ahead of
a lot
his time
of
with
people
that
be
one.
talking crazy under those comments, and when somebody bop out to their crib, like, yo, I seen what you said on the internet. It's like, nah, it was taken out of context.
No.
And it's that same energy that you see people bring to cancel culture. It's like they're gunning for you. They don't even know what the hell happened.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's what
hearsay and
leads a lot of
conjecture
people
is
to get
amazing.
hurt.
What y'all basically saying is that those people you talk about ganged up and created cancel culture.
Well, it's possible that scared
they definitely
people
grew
do
it.
a lot of scary, dumb shit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Scared, like, it's proven that scared people are the most dangerous people.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Scared
real
people
cats
are the
been
most
boomed
dangerous people.
because of cowardice. So think about it like this: all that energy that's being put towards cancel culture and all these people that have the keyboard courage and Twitter thumb thugs and all that extraness, they jump down and try and cancel people for the most minimal of things because they don't have nothing else. So they just
Correct.
I guess that
Sometimes
gives them
power
some
play.
sort of understanding,
Power.
like I'm somebody. Yeah, some power.
Power.
Pretty much
It's
power.
about what you like and don't like, and it's like that's not a crime. They're turning what you don't like into a crime.
Right.
Like
crazy.
like the Lizzo
Power.
thing where they were like, somebody like they tried to cancel Kevin Samuels when he was like, Lizzo fat ass, like she needs to lose some weight. She think that's she's like, oh, you're fat shaming. No, I don't think that's fat shaming. I mean, you could lose a pound or two, but somebody likes it, but that's not the norm.
Right.
Like nobody's like, nobody has a poster of Lizzo on their wall. A young guy like, boy, I smoke her boots.
Right,
you know what I do to Lizzo? You would listen to her song is what you would do.
Right.
You're not trying to jump down
We're
on
going to
Lizzo.
penalize women for short shaming.
Oh, and then there it is. Short
Bold shaming.
Or
pocket shaming. Pocket shaming like a must.
shaming.
Pocket shaming. See,
Pocket shaming. It is way more
So
common.
those things aren't like vilified, but telling a woman that has built like a pear, oh nah, you
Built like a pear.
You built like a
butt
pear. No, it's
it's-
she
That's
built,
because
she built how
women-
she built.
The internet
somebody
has
gonna like it.
given women a whole new level of power.
Yeah.
The internet has given women a whole new
And I think
level
they're
of power.
I think they're running this cancel thing because for the
Yeah.
most part,
More than
There
likely
you
they
go.
are.
I feel like
that's
they're
who's
guys.
running it.
It wouldn't work on guys.
They're
like
giving because women are, there's a woman.
wouldn't work.
For instance,
Go to-
the
Hold on.
woman
Hold on.
that was
let Keem finish what he was saying.
that went to jail. She was arrested because she went to work and left her kids in a motel. Half the internet sent this woman damn near $500,000.
Yo, that's another thing. The reversal.
Oh,
Somebody
my God.
does something that they should be held accountable for, but instead they get mad support.
Because there's
The other woman
there's
that
fuck talk
killed her
written.
brother's
or
murderer.
whoever
Yeah.
is getting mad money.
They
Zimmerman
sent
getting
her
mad
money to get her out of jail.
Yeah.
Remember that story? When she was smiling and her mugshot, she killed her brother's murderer. And they was like, yeah, she got revenge. They was
I
praising
remember
her.
that.
And they
Was that Florida?
raised
Miami?
money
Probably Florida. We're gonna
and
go
got
Florida.
her a lawyer and got her bailed out and all of that. See what I'm saying? Like the platform, the internet has given women this power to stick together on this level that has never been seen before.
So two things.
Which could be good and bad.
So two
Correct.
things. To speak on what you said, listen, man. If I get boomed and my brother catches him slipping, send that man money. You dig? don't help out the internet, because if he booms me and I'm out of there, get him up out of there.
Yeah,
but
and
I understand what you're saying. It's kind of a catch-22. You can't vilify and like just let law take its thing. Don't jump on the side and be on that bullshit.
Right, because you don't know the circumstances.
Exactly. And then, what were you saying, Jay? You were saying
They're
something.
jumping the gun. They don't even know what happened.
Yeah, because you never know. The brother could have been doing some shiestiness, got caught slipping. It's a whole
you don't know
new.
who the actual
I've,
victim
put like this.
is.
I've
Backstories.
watched enough First 48 to know some shit go left. So shit goes left. So this cancel culture thing, if we can't cancel it, how can we need to find a way to regulate cancel culture. So how do you guys think, use your minds, you guys are intelligent enough, do you think we can regulate it? And if so, how would you do it? How would you regulate cancel culture?
Listen,
I don't think it got a purpose.
So you don't think it has a purpose? So throw the whole thing away.
Just a whole bunch of people like, I don't like that. Me neither. Oh yeah, let's cancel him. He's not really canceled. He's still here.
You have to
He's still around.
You have to have an outlet and a voice that they can't shut down, right? And then you bring your perspective, which is, let's say you have like a ton of common sense, which is missing right now, right? But they can't shut you down the way they think they can, right?
Yeah.
That there needs to be more of those perspectives out there, because if you only let their voices,
Yeah, they'll make you think that you're fucking part of
Listen,
Al
Cancel
Qaeda.
culture is somewhat. I see it as somewhat vigilante justice.
yeah,
I see it as and history has warned against vigilante justice, and I see cancel culture playing a role as. But it's, you see, this is why it's so hard, because there are cases where cancel culture brings awareness to the voiceless, to people who ain't got no voice. Like
Right.
that's like they got wronged. And it's like, shut up and take that. And cancel culture comes along and fights on their behalf. And then there's the other half where they jump to assumptions, not knowing fully what's going on or
Mob
stuff like
mentality.
that. And
Yeah.
then just
Lemming.
completely fuck up somebody. Like,
canceling cartoons.
see what I'm saying? This is why
Yeah.
this is why vigilante justice is literally like shunned upon. Like,
I still want to be Batman though, so don't worry about that. But like you said, cartoons, like back in the day, me and Jay were talking about this. We were watching some real crazy shit on cartoons as kids that when they tried to cancel Pepe Le Pew, I'm like, it's a cartoon, bro. Like,
Right.
just stop watching the cartoon.
It's a cat and a skunk.
Yeah, a cat and a skunk that speak.
he was sexually
wa-
harassing the
Correct.
cat.
Yes, he was wild.
It
He
was
was-
wild.
And we grew up on that, and I am not on some like, yo, let me run
That
down.
taught
Pepe
me
Le Pew style.
to be persistent.
right.
And he was romancing her.
Persistent.
Persistent.
He was buying her shit, like coming through
was
with
a-
flowers.
He was being persistent.
He was a sugar daddy. He was looking for some sugar. He
Here's
was
the thing that they should have
Was he applying that-
rebutted.
was he
They should have
applying
been
that
like,
pressure?
hold on a second. Were y'all not talking about applying pressure? He was the ultimate pressure applier.
There it is.
And he wasn't hating on nobody.
Yeah, he's like,
He
didn't hate on nobody moving.
Yeah, no problem.
He ain't try to knock
But-
a hustle.
But we watch that now.
One episode she came around though.
Yeah, she did. She's like, oh, he got money. He
Like, you
doing
know
good.
what?
Ah, you know what? Cool. But it's like, we're canceling cartoons? Cartoons from way back, like 20, 30 years?
Nobody even watch him anymore.
You tell somebody who Pepe Le Pew, like, that's why when they did Space Jam, I was like, does anybody even know who Bugs Bunny is? Like, are we... You need
They
to do...
cancel Space Jam?
And they made
No, but the you notice Pepe Le Pew wasn't in the new Space Jam.
yeah, and they
But he
made,
was-
and
he was
they-
in the last
they-
one.
They made Lola less sexy.
Yeah, like,
and
made her
more
tomboy.
strong.
Yeah.
No, not tomboy. More strong.
Oh, like Serena Williams.
Yeah, they made her not like a tomboy, but more of a strong female role.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Instead
what
of
they
just
did.
being cutesy and, oh my God.
Correct.
Okay.
Instead of being a lustful
watched
bunny.
I love that. I love that they gave a bunny that, you know, a fully fleshed character and backstory. Thanks. You know, do that for Game of Thrones season 8. Jesus Christ. All right. Got a little hot. I'm sorry, y'all. That was trash. Basura. But
I
It's-
had
it-
something to think about.
so the canceling of everything, it's hard to cancel certain things. I mean, it's not hard to cancel anybody, but certain people I think are uncancelable at this moment. Like Dave Chappelle. Regardless to what people may think.
Joe
there's-
Rogan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, so some people are like, cancel him. He needs to be canceled for saying what he said. And there are people that I've spoken to, women and friends that I know, that have said, do you know any trans people, Neville? Do you understand what he said to them? They told me they found it offensive. I was like, listen, man. He
Nobody
said,
told you to do that.
he said, y'all got to chill. Y'all punching down on me. Don't punch down on me. Now, did he make some jokes? That's one thing I think we as black people, we joke about everything.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we joke at a funeral. I've seen
Right.
people joke at shootouts. Yo,
Right.
boy, that boy over there almost got me, boy. Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Like, there are bullets being shot.
Right now.
Hey, man,
That's a
film,
fact.
film.
That's
Like,
a
I'm
fact.
people.
I'm people. I'm being shot. You know, you're in a fight, you're giggling and laughing.
right.
We laugh at everything, and we make lemonade out of lemons. Pigs.
And that's
Laugh.
That's
The
what-
hot
Chitterlings.
thing.
That's
Chitterlings are literally the last thing you
cut.
want to eat. They said, man, let's season that up and make something out of it.
sauce on it.
Yeah,
That's,
put the
that's
hot
why I
sauce on it.
start to
So
get hot though, man. When cancel culture starts to come for comedy, that's when it's like okay, that's
Why
the
they
last straw.
Why don't cancel
You know-
George Zimmerman or like
You
drill rap? I'm not trying to hate on nobody.
Why you
drill
went
rap
to
got
drill
go.
rap?
Listen, man.
I'm sorry. It's just
Drill
like,
rap works because now it's the
Dollars
evolution of
and
mumble
cents.
rap. It's the evolution of mumble rap.
not
They're not
dollars
even
and
mumbling.
cents.
They're just
There's so many.
They're just giving you the T Grizzly of it. They're just telling on themselves the whole time. The
Nah,
whole
because all
time.
that shit is doing is just getting all these young dudes killed.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Why they not
It's
on
wild.
that? On that?
Because
wild.
it's beneficial.
That's
And another thing too is it's human nature to like shit that's kind of like
dangerous.
yeah, like America got a thing for this gangster shit. They love it. Remember when
Yeah.
50 said that?
It was on Get Rich or Die Trying. He didn't hear that.
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I heard songs off of it.
But that is literally it's the mobster culture of America. America
Glorifying the
loves,
mob.
I mean, that's American culture, yeah.
That's American culture. American culture thrives off of
But it don't have to be.
it. It
It's
does
our
it,
culture.
but
It's ours, yeah.
it's culture.
It is what, as they said,
I mean,
it is what it
us,
is.
though. I think
It's
it's,
not.
American and it like bled over onto.
Oh, it permeated our culture?
But you have to understand.
Listen,
us
that's a
as black
conversation
people-
that we
Yeah, that's a
don't
different-
because we keep doing that. We keep going deep at the end of these.
Have you tasted your food?
Black is to be lacking something. Black was only given to us in '89 by Jesse.
Vashawn.
See,
Here
here
comes
we go.
Vashawn. Let's go, Vashawn.
Here we go.
But listen, in the context of the
Next
discussion,
question, please.
You understand? Oh, we gonna get there. That's another.
mean,
write it in the book. Write it in
Write it in the
Definitely
book.
gonna put it in the book.
Write it in the book, Vashawn. That
Vishon.
Vashawn. You got the kufi and the right there. My brother. So with that said, cancel culture is something we probably can't cancel. It's like counting grains of sand. Who the do that?
Who knows?
Because there's all these people that me personally, if we were gonna
Only
do
gonna
that,
get worse with the metaverse.
the only thing I could the only way, it's gonna turn into Ready Player One. But the only way that could really be done is if we have real
did you say in the
real
metaverse?
policing.
Sexual harassment in the metaverse. You could
That's
imagine.
gonna blow my
Bro,
fucking mind.
it's gonna
Sexual harassment in the metaverse?
In the metaverse.
Bro, if that happens,
How it's gonna
You
break my
running from
brain.
somebody that's not even there.
you don't even inappropriately touched my metaverse boobies. Like
I'm pressing charges on you. You're banned for a
it's gonna
month.
get
Am I
get
going to jail
awkward.
in virtual land? I don't
It's
know what
gonna-
that look
I'm
like.
gonna-
like, man, I'm
Now-
in jail. You gotta take the thing off.
It's-
Hey, man,
it's-
I ain't gonna be able to go home. I'm in jail, y'all. I'll holler
It's
at y'all
gonna
later.
get awkward. It's gonna get awkward. I'm just letting y'all know it's
Scary,
gonna
yo.
get awkward.
It's scary.
I think what we need is better monitoring, and not the monitoring for the businesses and shit like that, but like real monitoring. Because put like this: the scariest thing to a person that's on that text thug shit is somebody DM them, "Hey man, this your address?"
Ooh.
They be like, "Ooh, nah, hey man, all that shit I said, I'm sorry. I didn't even, yeah,
All the fwamp.
yeah." Put it like this: think about it like you online, you're online, and how many times have you been online playing like Madden or something, and you hear people wilding out? That's why I f your mom for $40, you piece of shit. You're like, listen, you little 12-year-old nigga, don't you live at motherfucking, and you tell them their address. What? No, I know where you live now. I'm on my way. All that shit you
Whole
was talking-
YouTube channel.
All of a
based
sudden
on that.
Yeah. So the fear of God is in somebody. You tell them, oh, you know
He be
where I
like,
live.
I'm sorry.
Because all-
They
yeah.
start being like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
all
I'm
That
sorry.
was on Vice. This is a dude who tracks down.
Yeah, tracks
Yeah.
down people, tracks down trolls. Be like, yo, this is your address.
Yeah.
Now if we got
Stops
that,
online bullying.
yeah, you stop
Stops
online bullying.
Yeah.
I think that's what's needed. We need somebody to really police.
And then you got this voice, this weird. Don't you live at 252?
You don't want him. I am the captain now.
all the I'm the
and then he goes, oh. And he does this like creepy laugh, and then he goes,
Listen.
I'm going. I see you. Oh, you think it's $40?
Guess what? That would scare the shit out of me. That right there, Pennywise, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, that guy.
And then he'll hack into like your Ring camera and
look
ring your
at
fucking doorbell.
I don't. Okay, now we're doing a little too much. I
That's
just
why
want.
he said it'll get worse
Yeah,
in the metaverse.
you're doing crazy.
It's gonna get worse in the metaverse.
I just want people to know, hey, a lot of people hide behind the anonymity of, oh, you don't know who I am or where I am. They're throwing the stone and hiding their hands. But if you could say, hey, Ain't your address
But that's what they do to
269
Karens and stuff like that now.
Like, yo.
Like racist Karens and stuff like that. They finding out where you work.
Exactly.
They
And
ruining
guess
your
what?
whole life.
The moment that happens, I'm sorry, I'm never like this. Oh, now you want
wasn't-
to have contrition.
definitely-
I'm not a
No
racist.
one's a harder detective than a black woman. They found out her ancestors' address.
Put like
They
this.
were
Black women probably found Osama bin Laden. They found him.
Definitely did.
Osama was
He
supposed
owed
to
one
go
of them child
somewhere.
support.
And he owed child support and they found him.
in Detroit.
In Detroit.
I ain't no siren. That's Byron.
That's Byron.
From Dearborn.
Corner store.
Dearborn.
Sell Lucy.
Oh my God. That's that right there.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna end it, right there. So this is something that I think we touched on before. We were speaking about black men protecting black women. And we were like, some of us were thinking yes, some of us no. And a question was raised. Do black men protect black men? So who wants to